Welcome and come to the most thrilling class of different integration called reduction formulae. What I am going to tell you that you will also read in first year of engineering. Reduction formulae. What is reduction formula? To explain this term, let's take a question first. Let's take a question. The question is, deduce a reduction formula. Deduce a reduction formula for 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power nx dx and hence evaluate number 1 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power 7x dx and number 2 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power 8x dx. This is what you say is reduction formula. Now, this is a general expression. This is a general expression. If we find a formula for this, putting n is equal to 7, we get value of this, putting n is equal to 8, we get value of this, and we can find any power of x. N is normally natural number. Sometimes we also use n is equal to 0. Let's see. See the process? Solve. Let In is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power nx dx. So 0 to pi by 2 sine nx dx. Now, write it as 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power n minus 1x into sine x dx. See, this n suffix n actually shows this power. Now, we break it into two parts, and in almost all reduction formula we use integration by part. In almost all reduction formula, or you can say in all reduction formula, we use integration by parts. So, to apply integration by part, what I did here, I have break it into two parts. Now, we take this as first and this as second function, because integration of sine x is much simpler than that of sine to the power n minus 1x. So this is first function minus integration of second function. Integration of sine x is minus cos x minus differentiation of first function. What is differentiation of this? N minus 1 sine to the power n minus 2x into, with chain rule, differentiation of sine x is cos x, then integration of this is minus cos x, and whole left integrate again 0 to pi by 2. I think you got it. I haven't written first step, that second step. Now, therefore, what is In? See, this whole you can say, first of all say this one, 0 to pi by 2, like this. Now, what is In? This is sine to the power n minus 1x cos x, 0 to pi by 2, minus this is 0 to pi by 2, 6. N minus 1, you can take outside, I will take it next step. Sine to the power n minus 2, this is minus cos square x, so this will become plus cos square x dx. No. This is 0, because cos pi by 2 is 0 and minus sine 0 is 0. Cos pi by 2 will make this term 0 and 0 will make this term 0, so this is 0. Take n minus 1 outside. 0 to pi by 2. This is sine to the power n minus 2 x. I have to write. And write cos square x is 1 minus sine square x. Now, See, what we get? N minus 1. 0 to pi by 2. Multiply this by this. Sine to the power n minus 2x. And by this 0 to dx. Let me write in two separate way. Multiply this by 1, then multiply this by this. This is 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power nx dx. What do we get? Can you guess? This is I n, this is n minus 1. Now, we can write this as I n minus 2. Why? This power is denoted by this suffix. So, now this power is n minus 2. So, this will be, as for power n, this is I n. So, for power n minus 2, this will what? I n minus 2 and minus I n. Now, change the sides. Change the sides. If you want to write, you can write. Let me erase. This is what? This is when you change the side, this will be, I think, plus. So when we, this is NIN is equal to N minus 1 I2 and IN is equal to N minus 1 by N I2. I2 no, IN. I think you can do it. Keep these two together, you will get. This is reduction formula. This is reduction formula. This is reduction formula for what? Sine to the power nx. In addition is that we have to learn that I0 0 to pi by 2 dx. When we take n is equal to 0, actually I have said earlier that for this value sometimes we take n is equal to 0. For n is equal to 0, this is what? This is pi by 2. And what is I1? I1 is 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx. This is 1. 0 and 1. Actually, to solve the question, we have to learn these two. With this, we also learn this. Now see the second part. This reduction formula. Need not to remember, but you have to know the process. Now, come to second part. What is the second part? What is the second part? We have to find 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power 7x dx means I7. And now see the use of reduction formula. See the use of reduction formula. How we apply reduction formula? When we put here 7, what is this? This is 6 by 7 I5. This is 6 by 7 I5. Now when we put I is equal to 5, what is this? 6 by 7 into, when we put I is equal to 5, this is 4 by 5 I3. This is what? 6 by 7 into 4 by 3. This is I3 what? I3 is 2 by 3 I1. And what is I1? What is I1? Then I1 is 6 by 7 into 4 by 5 into 2 by 3. It therefore we just remember I1. This is I1 is 1. So is the value you can multiply. And likewise, what is 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power 8x dx? Actually, I get now. Let's see. I will write in one step. Let's see. Actually, this is I8. This is when we put 8 here. This is 7 by 8. I6. 7 by 8. I6. When we put 6 here, this is 5 by 6 I4. Okay. I erase and write here 5 by 4 I4. Now, when we put here 4, this is what? 5 by 4, no. This is 5 by 6. 5 by 6. Now, I4 is what? I4 is 3 by 4. When we put here 4, what is I4? 3 by 4, right? 3 by 4. 3 by 4 I2. What is I2? When we put 2 here. This is 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2 I naught. And what is I naught? I naught is again pi by 2. This is the way to write. I know. Actually, I have changed the color. This is pi by 2. We have to write not like this, but like this. So, since there is difference of 2, we learn both I1 and I0. If difference is 1, we can learn I0 only. Okay. You may remember, actually that you will need in what I say in your colleges. You may remember. Actually, sine to the power nx dx 0 to pi by 2 is. This is for odd and this is for even. We start from what? We start from this n minus 1 by n less 1, this is n minus 3 by n minus 2, and likewise finally this is 6 by 7, 4 by 5, 2 by 3 into 1 when n is equal to odd. And this we start from n by 2, n minus 1 by n, replace this n by again n minus 2, next is what? N minus 3 by n minus 2. Okay. Next one is what? N minus 1, difference of 2, difference of 2. Finally, in this way, 7 by 8 into 5 by 6 into 3 by 4 into 1 by 2 into pi by 2 when? Anyway. This appears the same, but when n is even, when n is odd, this will take different values. Normally, people remember it, but I remember this one. This and this. You can do what you want. So what is reduction formula? When there is some integration in power n, we find a relation between n and n minus 1, or in n minus n, or in n or n minus 2, or n plus 2 and n plus n and n according to situation. And this very relation is called reduction formula. Why reduction formula? When we get put 7, 6 by 7 reduced to I5. Now I5 reduced to I3. I3 reduced to what? I1. You get the name. I7 reduced to I5 with this formula. Applying this formula again. I5 reduces to I3. Applying this again. I1. And finally put the value of I1. So I am going to tell some more questions. Come to the next one. The question is, let me, it's very difficult to remember these questions on this level. Let me and practice what I am giving. Though I will provide sheet also, but what I am giving in class is sufficient for the preparation of IT Advanced. Now, come to next question. If In is equal to 0 to pi sine to the power sine square to the power nx by sine square x dx, then prove that I1, I2, I3 up to In are in AP. Now, let's see the question solution. How do we proceed? The solution is like this. Let's start with In minus 1. In minus 1. We will find a relation in In minus 1. And why? That you will get with slight experience. How I do this step first. Actually, first step of reduction formula is of utmost importance. That comes with experience. Okay? So see this one. What we get? This is 0 to pi. This is sine square nx minus sine square n minus 1x divided by this is sine square x dx. So what we get? This is 0 to pi. Sin square A minus sin square B. Sin square A minus sin square B is what? This is sin A plus B. N minus 1 plus n minus 1x is 2n minus 1x into sin A minus B. Difference of this is x. Sin x divided by what? Sin square x dx. So this is 0 to pi and this is sin 2n minus 1x upon sin x dx. I want to get rid of this sin x. So for this I will again assume let Jn is equal to, for this n, Jn is equal to 0 to, you can say pi, 0 to pi sin 2n minus 1x y sin x dx. Then what is Jn minus Jn minus 1? Steps are of stereotype. Steps are of stereotype. You do some questions, you will get in English, oh, that I have to do. Same step. This is 0 to pi sin 2n minus 1x and see this step sin 2n minus 1 minus 1x divided by sin x. Then what is this? 2n minus 1 minus 1. Actually this is what? This is what? This is 2n minus 3. This is 2n minus 3. Use the formula of sin c minus sin d. Use the formula of sin c minus sin d. This is what? 0 to pi 2 cos c plus d by 2. This plus this by 2, 4n minus 4 by 2. 2 cos 4n minus 4 by 2 is 2n minus 2. 2n minus 2x into sin 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Difference of this is 2x. Sin x. You will do yourself just what I did. Apply formula of sin c minus sin d. These two are cancelled. Integration of cos x is what? Sin. What is the integration? 2 times sin 2n minus 2 by 2n minus 2. You can say 0 to pi, so this will be 0. Sin x. Multiple of pi is 0. Sin 0 is 0. So what we get here? We get here. So what we get here? We get here, therefore Jn is equal to Jn minus 1. Jn is equal to what? Jn minus 1. But what is Jn? Actually see, I take this as Jn. Actually this one is this step. I take this one as Jn. So this is what? In minus 1. And how we write Jn minus 1? Replace these by n minus 1 and n minus 1. So this is what? I n minus 1 minus I n minus 1 minus 1. I think you got it. For Jn, this is Jn. So what is Jn minus 1? Write n minus 1 here, n minus 1 here. This is what? In plus this is In minus 2, 2I n minus 1. We keep these two together and these two together. So is it relation of the form x plus z is equal to 2y? X plus z is equal to 2y. So x plus z is equal to 2y implies what? This implies In minus 2, In minus 1, In are in AP. So putting different values we get what? We get I1, I2, I3, I4 are in AP. Actually this question, similar type of question was asked quite in 2009 or 10. And one more part in this question is that you can also do this question for pi by 2. Why? You can also do the question for 2 pi, for pi by 2, for any other limiting value. The important case is that this must become 0. Why? See, suppose we take 0 to pi by 2. Suppose we take 0 to pi by 2. Then what is this? This is pi by 2. This is pi by 2. Is this 0 as pi by 2? Yes, this is 0 at pi by 2. Why this is 0 at pi by 2? just because this is 2n minus 1 into x. So when we put there pi by 2, these two are cancelled and value is what? N minus 1 into pi, this is 0. So you can do. This is 0. It was important. यही जरूरी था इसमें. Now move to one more question of this type. The question is question number 3. If in is equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power nx cos nx dx, prove that I1, I2, I3 are in GP. See the solution of this question. Now, we can start with in or in plus 1. We can start with in or in plus 1. If we start with in plus 1, we get a relation between in plus 1 and in. If we start with in, then we get a relation between in and in minus 1. It doesn't matter. For GP, we will show that in plus 1 by in is constant. Nothing else. For GP, what we show? In plus 1 by in is constant, or we can show in by in minus 1 is constant, and so on. Okay. So what is in plus 1? This is 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power nx, cos to the power n plus 1x cos n plus 1x dx. Actually, I replace n by n plus 1. No. Apply integration by parts. On applying integration by parts, we get what? We get 0 to pi by 2. No. Take this as first function, this as second function. So this is first function cos to the power n plus 1x into integration of second function. So what is integration? Sin n plus 1x by n plus 1. This is complete, so 0 to pi by 2 minus differentiation of first function. Differentiation of this one is what? N plus 1 cos to the power nx into minus sin x into integration of this one. Integration of this one is what? This is sin n plus 1x. Sin n plus 1x divided by what? N plus 1 into dx. And we have to integrate it again. Dx here. This is the way. Now let's see. This is what? This is in. In is what? If you see, this will be 0. Why 0? Cos at x is equal to pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0 and x is equal to 0. Sin is 0. So this is 0. In plus 1. First part is 0. Let me write from slide. First part is 0. What about second part? This cancel. This minus plus. So this is plus 0 to pi by 2. Actually, limit will exist 0 to pi by 2. This part is integrated. There is no problem. This part. Cos to the power nx, and this is what? Sin n plus 1x sin x dx. Sin n plus 1x sin x dx. Now, what do we do? See, now there is a very interesting step. This one, how to manage this one? Because if we have to convert this in in, there must not be any term of sin. If we have to convert it into in, there must not be any term of sin. So how do we deal with this? That is very interesting, very important. You see, this is important in this question. Actually, I can write cos nx as, or we can write cos nx as cos n plus 1 x minus x. Okay. Cos n plus 1x and minus 1 nx minus x. This is a, this is v. This is what? N plus 1x minus x is nx. Now break it on a plus b, expand on a plus b. This is what? Cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. This is a term. This is the term. So what is this? This is sin n plus 1x into sin x. This is what? From here we can write this is, actually this one is cos nx. This is cos nx minus cos n plus 1x into cos x. Am I right? This step is important. Hence from 1. Write its name from 1. From 1. What is it from 1? I n plus 1 is what? See. This is 0. Leave it. 0 to pi by 2. This is cos to the power nx. And for this one we will write what? This expression. Cos nx minus cos n plus 1x into cos x. This will give what? Multiply 2 together. 0 to pi by 2. This you can say cos to the power nx into cos nx. Multiply these two. And when we multiply these two, this cos to the power nx and cos x will give cos to the power n plus 1x, and this is what? Cos n plus 1 into x. And there will be a dx. Yes, there will be a dx. Now we get the exact value. How? See. Let's see. Actually, this is I n plus 1. This is I n. See, this is I n given in question. And this is again what? This is again I n plus 1. This is again what? I n plus 1. Same expression. This will give what? This will give 2 in plus 1 is equal to what? In. Then this is what? In plus 1 by in is what? 1 by 2. Means ratio of two consecutive term is constant. Ratio is constant. Ratio is constant. Since ratio is constant, therefore we say this is I2 by I1, I3 by I2, I4 by I3. These are what? These are 1 by 2. So it implies what? It implies I1, I2, I3, I and R in GP. If you want to, I think you can get it. I think this is important. How we change this sign in cos using this formula. So I have already marked here. This is very important. One more is you can know. 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power nx cos nx dx. What is I1? What is I1 or I0? If you have to find, suppose I0, what is I0? You will put here 0. So I0 is what? I0 is pi by 2. What is I1? See I1. I1 is 0 to pi by 2. This is cos square x. This is what? This is cos square x. Cos x into cos x with dx. You do the integration. 1 minus or 1 plus cos 2x by 2 dx. 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. This is what? This is 1 by 2 x plus sin 2x by 2 0 to pi by 2. So this is what? This you get pi by 2 into 1 by 2 pi by 4, and this is 0. Because 2x. 2x will become, this is sin pi, and pi at x is equal to pi by 2, this is sin pi. Sin pi is 0, sin 0 is 0. This is pi by 2 into 1 by 2 pi by 4. This is pi by 4. What is I0? Actually, we can calculate I0 in some of the cases. What is I0? 0 to pi by 2. What is I0? 0 to pi by 2. And when this is 0, this is 1 dx. This is pi by 2. So this term can extend up to I by 2. Can extend up to I0. I0 is pi by 2. I1 is pi by 4. You will calculate. You will see ratio. Ratio is 1 by 2. Multiply this by 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and so on. Sometimes it is confusing whether we can find I1 or I0. We have to concentrate on I1 or I0. In certain cases, I0 does not exist. Since in all questions it is written that n is a natural number, n is a positive integer. So if you know, no, I have calculated I0 in this question, then it's well and good. But if you are not sure, what do? You calculate I1 and I0 both, and see whether I0 follows this pattern. If I0 follows this pattern, then we can take n is equal to 0. I have said earlier, n is positive integer, but sometimes we take n is equal to 0. When in most cases I am also not sure, what I do for a new question, I find I0, I find I1 and see the relation. If I0 exists, then we can take I0. If any confusion, take I1. Okay. So we will move to the next question. Now, and this question is related to tan x. This question was asked way back in AIEEE. The question is, if In is 0 to pi by 4, tan to the power nx dx, find, actual question is, limit n goes to infinity, n times In plus 2. Actually, this is a part of reduction formula. This is a part of what? This is a part of reduction formula. See how. Simple, easy, objective. What is In plus 2? For this In plus 2, 0 to pi by 4, or if you say like this, let In, it is given. So what is In plus 2? In plus 2 is 0 to pi by 4, tan to the power n plus 2x. Now, how do we integrate? Or how do we find a relation between In plus 2 and In? In this way. First stable reduction formula, tan to the power nx into tan square x dx. We write it as 0 to pi by 4 tan to the power nx sec a square minus 1 dx. We write it as 0 to pi by 4 tan to the power nx sec a square x minus tan to the power nx dx. We can integrate this one. How? If we assume t is equal to tan x, then this is what? This is dt. So what is the integration? The integration is, you can say t to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 is the integration, and minus this is 0 to pi by 2. I think you are getting. Actually, this is In plus 2. We can integrate this one. When we take this, t is equal to tan x. This is what? This is actually t to the power n dt. Integration is this, t to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So, and t is tan x. So we can write what? 10 to the power n plus 1 x by n plus 1. This is 0 to pi by 4. I n plus 2, 10 pi by 4 is 1, so this is 1 minus 0 by n plus 1, and this is what? Minus I n. You can recall this is what? This is I n. See, first, see the given. This is the given. So, I n plus 2 plus I n is what? 1 by n plus 1. This is actually reduction form. Actually, this is a reduction form. But in question, what we have to find? Actually, if I call you to, I tell you to find the reduction formula. So this will be what? This will be reduction formula. No? Therefore, limit n goes to infinity. N I n plus I n plus 2 is limit n goes to infinity n, and for this we write 1 by n plus 1. Take n common. This value is limiting value is 1. N 1 plus 1 by n. Cancel. 1 by 1 plus 0. This is what? This is 1. So it's 7. No. Come to one more question from Trigo. We go to next section. Actually, first 4 questions are related to Trigo. Now, come to algebraic exponent. This question is also from ID. Question number 5. The question is, determine a, let me erase this one. If you want to write, you can write. Determine a positive integer n less than equal to 5 such that 0 to 1 e to the power x minus 1 to the power n dx is equal to 16 minus 60 is equal to 16 minus 6. See the solution. Actually, this question is asked in ID 92, and I think it is given and belongs to natural number. Yes, it is given. This power shows that we will use reduction formula x minus 1 to the power n ex dx. Why we write in opposite order? That's because this is Eilert rule. We call Eilert rule for integration by parts. This is algebraic and this is ILAT. This is algebraic and exponential. So let's integrate on parts. This is what? First function into integration of second function, integration of e to the power x is e to the power x minus differentiation of first function. What is its differentiation? N x to the power n minus 1 into integration of second function. This is e to the power x and integration of 4 Next. This integration is done between 0 to 1 and this is from 0 to 1. Now, put the value. At x is equal to 1, this is 0. So 0 minus. This is what? This is at x is equal to 0. This is minus 1. Minus 1 to the power n into e to the power 0 is 1. So, put it as, this is what? If you take n outside, remaining is I n minus 1. Remaining is what? I n minus 1. Why I decide I n? I decide with this power is n, this is e to the power x. Now this power is n minus 1, this is e to the power x. So what is the reduction formula? Actually this one is I n is equal to, let me write again, minus 1 to the power n minus n I n minus 1. Actually this is the reduction form. Now we have to find the value of n. And since n belongs to natural number, First of all, we will find I1. Start with I1. Means when n is equal to 1, this is what? X minus 1 e to the power x dx. Again on integration by parts. First function 0 to 1. Integration of second function minus differentiation of first function into integration of second function is finally becomes this one. Do yourself. You should be mature enough to get reduction formula. Differentiation, integration and integration again. We finally find e to the power x. What its value? At x is equal to 0. This is 0 minus e to the power 1. At x is equal to 1. Actually x is equal to 1. This is 0. So this is 0. This is e to the power minus. At x is equal to 0. This is what? Minus 1 into e to the power 0. Minus 1. Be very much careful about plus and minus, and this is again is what? Minus 1. So what is I1? What is I1? I think is 2 minus e. How do we find I2? So put here n is equal to 2. I2 is what? I2. This is minus 1 square means plus 1. Minus 2 into I1. This is plus 1, finally minus 1. And this is minus 2, 2 times minus 3. Put the value of I1. Finally what we get? We get this as 2e minus 5. We get it as 2e minus 5. Now put n is equal to 3. What is I3? N is equal to 3. Minus 1 cube. This is n3 into I2. And what is I2? I2 is 2e minus 5. Put here. What do we put here? We put here. This is what? This is what? This is finally plus 1. This is minus 3. And what is I2? I2 is 2e minus 5. On calculation, this becomes what? This is 15 plus 1 plus 15. 16 minus 60. And this is what we have to find. This is what we have to find. In question it is given that n is a natural number, n is less than equal to 5. This less than equal to 5 suggests we have to go up to maximum 5, not after that. But at n is equal to 3 we find that this is 16 minus 60, so is the solution. Right. Actually reduction formula is not asked directly by IT. This is the indirect way to just ask the question. Now come to one more question, very good question. And now I move to actually, this one is from question number 6, actually binomial theorem. This is also a reduction formula, but I want to deal this question in more wider way. See, the question is prove that C naught by 1 minus C1 by 4 plus C2 by 7 plus minus 1 to the power n Cn, and this is what? This is 3 to the power n into n factorial divided by 1 into 4 into 7 up to 3n plus 1. 1 into 4 into this is 7, 3 to the power n. And you know, actually CR stands for what? NCR. Actually this question on binomial summation is done by integration. And to integrate we need a reduction formula. That's why I am taking this question in this very lecture. Okay? I have told you in class 11 that I will deal these two questions. There is one more. I will deal these two questions at this class. So come, see the idea. Actually, alternate plus minus in AP with common difference 3. Alternate plus minus in AP with common difference 3 is very important. Since it is alternate plus minus and 1 for 7 are in AP with common difference 3. So we will start with 1 minus x cube to the power n. If common difference is 4, we will start with x to the power 4. If common difference is 5, we start with x to the power 5. And you can learn the result. See, This is nc0 minus nc1x cube plus nc2x6 minus nc3 x to the power 9. Need not to write last term. I use dotted and so on. Integrate both sides. Integrate both sides with respect to x between 0 and 1. If you want to write the line. Integrate both sides with respect to x between 0 and 1. This will remain as it is with integration sign 0 to 1. This is what? nc0x minus nc1x to the power 4 by 4 plus nc2x to the power 7 by 7 minus nc3x to the power 10 by 10. Are you getting idea? y369. y369 on integration. This is 4, this is 7, this is 10 and so on. Between what to what? Between 0 to 1. And what is this? This is nc0 minus nc1 by 4. When we put x is equal to 1, this is nc0 nc1 by 4 plus nc2 by 7 minus nc3 by 10 and so on, and at x is equal to 0, this is 0. So required sum is, therefore required sum is, you can say required sum is 0 to 1, 1 minus x cube to the power n dx. This summand equals to this. And now question moves to reduction formula. I have told you earlier, this is the most thrilling class of mathematics. Okay. Now, how? Let in is equal to 0 to 1, 1 minus x cube to the power n. In most of the question we have to do what? We have to do just integration by parts. We will take this as first function and dx or 1x second function. Actually 1x second function, roughly we say dx as second function. How? Let's see. First function, integration of second function minus, this time I am writing all the steps. Let me erase that side. Okay. I think you can do. What we have done so far, we have proved that this is equal to this, and now we will show this will equal to this. Now we will show this will equal to this. That I am going to do. This is what? Differentiation of first function. It is a little bit complicated. So let me write. Otherwise you can avoid this step. I have still avoiding this step. Till previous question I have avoided this step, but now I am writing it. Your choice. 1 minus x cube to the power n into x. This integration is done from 0 to 1 minus. What is this? Very careful. Let me careful also. This is n1 minus x cube to the power n minus 1 minus 3x square. Differentiation of this with chain rule, minus x square into x. This is done. This is integration sign and this is dx. 0 to 1. Now, see the reduction formula. This is 0. At x is equal to 1, this part is 0, and at x is equal to 1, this part is 0. This is what? This is minus 3. Take this 3 outside. N. Take this n outside. 1 minus x cube to the power n minus 1 minus x cube dx. Okay. I am not taking this and this minus outside. I am not taking this minus outside because there is certain reason that you will get in next step. See? Actually the next step is very important. Minus 3n. Let me write here. In. Very important step. Minus 3n. Integration sign. 1 minus x cube to the power n minus 1. This is, where is the red pen? This is 1 minus x cube minus 1 dx. Are you getting? Actually this is minus x cube. I have added 1, I have subtracted 1. Why? Now take this as one term and this as another term. Multiply this by this. what do you get? Minus 3n. Multiply this by this. You can write 0 from to 1. You can write 0 to 1. You can write 0 to 1. Multiply this by this. This is 1 minus x cubed to the power what? This is 1 minus x cubed to the power n. And this is what? 1 minus x cubed to the power n minus 1 dx. Multiply this by this 1 minus x cubed. 1 power will be increased and then multiply this by this. So what you get? You get in is equal to minus 3n. Is it in? Isn't it? This is in, isn't it? This is in. And what is this? This is in minus 1. Why? Because actually this suffix is decided by what? This suffix is decided by what? This power. Here power is n. So in and power is n minus 1. Now you readjust the term. What you get? On readjustment you get this is at, I think finally in is equal to 3n by 3n plus in minus. That you can do. Easy step. Easy step. This is the reduction formula. Now from this we come to this. Now see. First of all we would find the value of I0. Now I0. Where? I0. Most of the time we find I0. In previous question we find I1. Sometimes it's difficult to decide. If you have any confusion, go with I1. But there I0 will work. What is I0? At I is equal to 0. At I is equal to 0, this is 0 to 1. This is 1 minus x cubed to the power 0 dx means what? 0 to 1 dx means what? I0 is 1. Will work. And if you have any confusion, go for I1. No problem. Now see. Very interesting step. Good reduction formula. We have done it. This is in is equal to, let me write the formula with red. Actually what we get, in is equal to 3n by 3n plus in minus 1. Now see, this is in is 3n by 3n plus 1 and in minus 1. In minus 1. Okay. Now replace this n by n minus 1. Both are same. Replace this n by this or this, what do you say? By n minus 1. Then what do you get? When we replace this by n minus 1, this is in minus 1. So what do we get? This is 3n by 3n plus 1. And what is in minus 1? When we replace this n by n minus 1, what do we get? We get 3n minus 1 divided by 3 into n minus 1 plus 1 into in minus 2. Okay? Now, this is 3n by 3n plus 1. This is 3n by 3n. This is n. 3n plus 1. This is 3n minus 1 by what? This is 3n minus 1 by, you can say 3n minus 2. And this is in minus 2. Again, replace this by n minus 2. Reduce one more step. Replace this by n minus 2. So what do you get? You get 3n minus 2. This is 3n minus 2 minus 1. So this you get what? 3n minus plus 1. 3n minus 5. So let me write 3n minus 5. Finally in minus 3. Proceeding in the same way, we get for 3n, 3n plus 1, 3n minus 1, 3n minus 2. I am not writing this step. And suppose we get to I3. Suppose we get to I3. Reducing one by one, suppose we get to I3. This is 3n by 3n plus 1, 3n minus 1 by 3n minus 2. What is I3 with this formula? This is 3 into 3 by 10 I2. 3 into 3. You can write 9, but it's better to write 3 into 3 by 10. Now, what is I2? What is I2? So I2 is on this formula. 3 into 2 by 7. 3 into 2 by 7. I1. Again. Now what is I1? What is I1? I1 is 3 into 1 by 4 into I0. And what is I0? I have calculated here. What is I0? This I0 is 1. So what do we get finally? See? Actually 3 to the power n. All the term contains a factor 3. 3, 3, 3, and 3 to the power n. Into n minus 1. Into n minus 2 up to what? Up to 3 to 1. 3 to 1. In denominator, if we start from right side, 1 by 1, 1, 4, 7, 10 up to final what? 3n plus 1. And this is what? This we can write as? This we can write as n factorial. So is the result. So this is the reduction formula. Suppose if common difference is 4, you will get C0 by 1 minus C1 by 5 plus C2 by 9 as last term. There would be some term. Yes, this is missing. Doesn't matter since last term is not required, but let correct the question. The question is 3n plus 1. The question is triple plus 1. So if there is common difference 4, the result will be 4 to the power n into n factorial 1 into 5 into 9 up to and so on. What would be the last term? Let's move one more question on this by sum of binomial coefficients.